If you've been on Twitter or Facebook recently, you've probably seen a new campaign called KONY 2012.
It's gone viral.
1 million hits per hour. 100 million people have now watched.
Social media at its best. It's uniting people all across the world.
This is the new way to move the world to action.
But this movie is not without critics.
Critics say the film manipulates the facts.
Simplifying the story.
We're simplifying a wildly complex message to be made.
Joseph KONY and his forces have been significantly reduced pro-war activism.
Utterly naive. By next week, this will be a passing fad.
These white Westerners sort of getting on a bandwagon, and actually they haven't got a clue what they're talking about. Researchers many say KONY 2012 manipulates the facts and believe a video may be doing more harm than good.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Now, I am 100% Ugandan. Both of my parents were born and raised in Uganda.
Hello, my name is Amama Mbabazi. I am the Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda. In recent days, there has been a massive wave of interest in Uganda as a result of the KONY 2012 video posted on YouTube by the Invisible Children organization.
You are the first journalist to come to me in the bush like this. So in me, I am here. You have now seen me. I'm a human being like you. I'm also, I have brain. I wear clothes also.
They are believed to be based in the Central African Republic and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The Uganda People's Defense Forces defeated the LRA in Uganda in 2006, and KONY retreated his bases in southern Sudan. At that time, the government of Uganda referred Joseph KONY to the International Criminal Court, which subsequently issued arrest warrants against him and 5 of his accomplices.
KONY is the first guy indicted by the SEC. But the crimes basically are these: crimes against humanity and war crimes committed against the civilian population, including murder, sexual slavery, rapes, abductions. We need to plan how to arrest KONY. Start to plan and start to be serious. In fact, the only way to stop KONY is showing him, "Guy, we're going to arrest you."
We want the people of Uganda to be free. We want the people of Uganda. Let me say this, so that we are fighting for democracy. We want people to be a total democracy, free. We should be free to elect our leader. We want our leader to be elected leader, but not a movement like the one of Museveni.
One point made in the KONY 2012 video is undeniable. Joseph KONY is truly an evil criminal. He has been responsible for the death and mutilation of tens of thousands of people, most of whom were children.
I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty.
They did their worst over 10 years ago, and they haven't struck again in 6 years.
Since the LRA left Uganda in 2006, they have been very active in Central African Republic, Equatorial Sudan, and the Congo.
I'm a military position who is fighting in Uganda. I'm a freedom fighter who is fighting for freedom in Uganda. But I'm not a terrorist.
Why are they making it seem like Uganda is one big hellhole because of KONY? Because it's not.
You have been accused of terrible crimes. You know, people having their ears cut off, people having their lips cut out.
That one is not true. That is propaganda which Museveni made.
I've seen the photos of people with no lips.
Yes. That is propaganda which Museveni made. Let me tell you clear. That thing was happening in Uganda. Museveni went in the village and he cut the ear of the people, telling to the people that thing was done by LRA, which is not true. I cannot cut the ear of my brother. I cannot kill the eye of my brother. I cannot kill my brother. That is not true.
But the KONY 2012 campaign fails to make one crucial point clear. Joseph KONY is not in and security agencies throughout the world are in accord. The United Nations and the CIA agree that Joseph KONY has not based his criminal organization in Uganda since 2006.
But he's constantly on his satellite phone, trying to fix a meeting between KONY's fighters in the bush and Sudanese officials. Finally, some progress. We were summoned to see the Vice President of Southern Sudan. He also wanted to meet KONY. As we waited outside his office, our LRA minders were totally at ease.
Hello.
They're well known to Riek Machar, a former warlord and bush fighter.
Hello. Hi. The last time you were here?
Despite international criticism, Machar has given the LRA trucks of food and $20,000. He's leading the effort to broker an end to the conflict.
20,000. Oh, they're going to buy arms. We are credible. What we do, we are transparent. Okay, thank you very much.
You know, we are gorilla. We are rebel.
Beneath the scenic shorelines of Lake Albert, under the water and the lagoons, there are riches. Enough oil to dramatically change the fortune of Uganda. In full production, around 150,000 barrels of oil a day will be pumped out of this area. For now, the oil companies are still in exploration, drilling up to 4 kilometers into the earth.
focused items. All right. And so the question really becomes, what the heck are we doing? So Africom is a military-led group over there to lead up this charge. It looks like you're going over there to protect oil and fight terrorists. Same this guy.
The past decade has seen unparalleled Chinese investment in countries across Africa, from Guinea to Sudan. As China becomes increasingly influential on the African continent, many U.S. politicians and citizens are concerned about China's growing influence. But there's no denying that China is the primary economic force for several African nations. In 2007, journalist David Blair noted that China's African investments topped £30 billion over 2006. Instead, they believe China is preparing for a future resource war, as the U.S. and China scramble for access to a dwindling pool of oil, clean water, and metals. Every commodity counts.
I do believe, my lords, that with the necessary political will and logistic support, he can be arrested.
You've been pushing and pushing, and writing letters, let me tell you, it's working.
But now, let's take action.
And in March of 2012, the African Union, which is made up of nearly every country on the continent, recently announced it will step up its commitment and unite the efforts of Uganda, DRC, CAR, and South Sudan.
The Peace and Security Council of the African Union has approved the launch of a 5,000-strong regional force meant to track down the elusive LRA leader, Joseph KONY.
The mission we have is to stop Mr. KONY from bringing more suffering to the people.
In furtherance of the Congress's stated policy, I have authorized a small number of U.S. forces to deploy to Central Africa to provide assistance to regional forces that are working toward the removal of Joseph KONY from the battlefield. Sincerely, Barack Obama.
And in October of 2011, 100 American advisors were sent into Central Africa to assist the Ugandan army in arresting KONY and stopping the LRA. It was the first time in history that the United States took that kind of action. We have thousands of KONY 2012 bracelets that we want everyone to wear, this year only. Each bracelet has a unique ID number. Donate a few dollars a month through Tribe, and you can have the action kit for free.